Hey there, everyone. I hope you're doing all right today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Before we dive into what's going to be a tough story to hear, I just want to remind you to stick around till the end. This is something that's important, and I promise it's going to be worth your time. The story I'm about to share with you today is one that's close to my heart. It's about the wildfires sweeping across America in 2025. These wildfires are not just another disaster, they are a true tragedy, one that's affecting so many lives. If you're watching this, I hope it can bring you some understanding of what's happening and maybe even inspire you to make a change. 2025 has been an incredibly difficult year for so many people in the United States. Wildfires, which have always been a threat in certain areas, have now become something much worse. What started off as a few small fires in the West quickly turned into an uncontrollable disaster that's been spreading across the country. In the summer of 2025, the fires began in California, where a combination of extreme heat, lack of rainfall, and dry conditions made it easy for these fires to spread rapidly. But it didn't stop there. These fires quickly jumped to Oregon, Washington, and beyond. The flames didn't just destroy trees and wildlife, they destroyed entire communities. People woke up one morning to the sound of alarms and the sight of thick smoke filling the air. It was as if the world around them was burning up. Thousands of people were forced to flee their homes, leaving everything behind: their memories, their belongings, and their lives as they knew them. Some were lucky enough to escape with just the clothes on their backs. Others weren't so lucky. Entire neighborhoods were reduced to ashes and families found themselves without a place to call home. But it wasn't just the material loss that broke so many hearts. It was the lives that were lost too. There were people who couldn't escape in time, people who were caught in the fires and tragically didn't make it. You see, these wildfires don't discriminate. They don't care if you're young or old, rich or poor. When they come with force, and they leave nothing but destruction in their wake. As the wildfires continued to spread across the country, the air quality grew worse. It wasn't just the people in the path of the fires who were suffering. Smoke from the wildfires traveled across state lines, affecting millions of people who were nowhere near the flames. The sky was filled with thick, dark smoke, and it was hard to even see the sun. People with respiratory issues were hit the hardest, and hospitals were flooded with patients struggling to breathe. The air became toxic, and the land that had once been beautiful and green was now scorched and barren. Emergency services and firefighters did everything they could, working day and night to battle the fires and save as many lives as possible. But no matter how hard they tried, the fires seemed unstoppable. The fire season seemed to last longer than ever before, and the threat of new fires sparked at any moment. It felt like the world was on fire, and no one could put it out. There were moments of hope, though. Communities came together to help each other. Strangers turned into heroes, offering shelter, food, and support to those who had lost everything. People donated money, supplies, and even their time to help those in need. But the reality was, for many, the road to recovery would be long, and it was uncertain whether their homes and lives would ever fully return to normal. As the fires raged on, many people were left questioning how something like this could happen. How could so many lives be destroyed in a matter of days? How could the land they once called home be reduced to ashes? And the most heartbreaking question of all, how could so many people be left to face such a devastating disaster with so little help or preparation? It wasn't just the fire that was the issue, it was the years of warnings that were ignored. Experts had been sounding the alarm for years about the effects of climate change and how it would make wildfires worse. They had warned that extreme heat, droughts, and dry conditions would create the perfect environment for these kinds of fires to spread out of control. But despite these warnings, not enough was done to prevent the disaster from getting this bad. Now, people across the country are grappling with the aftermath. The destruction has left families broken, communities shattered, and the landscape changed forever. In the face of such loss, many are asking themselves, how can we rebuild from this? How can we move forward when everything we've known is gone? It's hard to find the right words to describe the pain and heartbreak that come with such a loss. These fires have stolen so much from so many people, and the scars will last for years to come. But even in the face of such darkness, there's still hope. There's still a chance for healing. And even though we can't undo what's been done, we can learn from it. If anything, this tragedy should remind us of how fragile life is and how much we need to take care of our planet. We can't ignore the signs any longer. The fires of 2025 are a wake-up call for all of us, a reminder that we can't keep treating the earth like it's invincible. We need to come together, not just to help those affected, but to make sure something like this never happens again. I hope that by sharing this story, it can help you understand just how real this issue is. It's not just a headline in the news. It's not just something happening far away. It's something that affects us all, whether we're directly impacted or not. And while we can't change the past, we can still make a difference in the future. So I hope this story has inspired you to think a little more about how we treat the planet, how we take care of each other, and how we can all be a part of the solution. If you have a favorite celebrity who you think could help raise awareness about this, drop their name in the comments below, and maybe I can make a video about them and how they're using their platform to make a difference. I know this video was tough to watch, but sometimes we need to face the hard truths to make the world a better place. I hope that no matter what, you take care of yourself and stay safe. Thank you for listening to this story, and I hope it motivates you to do something positive, no matter how small, to help with the world's problems. Take care, everyone. I really appreciate you sticking around till the end. Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think. Stay safe and take care of each other. See you next time.